is how the login page looks like. Now I'm going to be trying the demo. I want to show you the settings. After you've successfully registered, how can you deal with the settings, the various settings that we have in BIMS POS software? So you have to do is to click on these three dots here on your Chrome browser. You are going to see it at the top right corner. Click it. Once you click it, you are going to see save and share. On this save and share, you are going to see create shortcut. So click create shortcut. What this will do is that it will open this as a window. You can just put the BIMS POS software here, BIMS POS software. Then you click on this, mark as window. Then you click on create. Once you click on create, it has opened as a window. I have it here. You can see it here, and you can maximize it here. As you can see that we don't have www anything at the top, so it now open like normal application now. So we don't have www or anything at the top anymore. So that's what you need to do. Once you do that, you just need to log in from here. Click on demo admin, then you click on your login details that you fill when you are registering. That's what you need to fill, your username and your password. Don't forget, please note it down. So this is the one I created just of recent. Right click on it. Once you right click, you click on properties. Once you click on properties, so on our website you can download BIMS POS icon. So once you click on properties, then you change icon. Once you click on change icon, you click on browse. Once you click on browse, you can see I've already downloaded this on our website. I'll just click on this. Once I click on it, then I'll click open. Then I'll click OK, apply, OK. As you can see it, we have it here. So that is that. Now after you've done that, the next thing you have to do is to now log in. Now I want to show you the various settings that you need to do before you start after your registration. Now let me log in. I'm going to be logging in as because it's a demo version. So I'll click login. Now I've been able to log in. The first thing, you have to scroll down and navigate to settings here. You have settings tab here. You're going to see, then you click on business settings. Once you click on business settings, you are going to see the business settings here. Everything that you've inputted, you are going to see it here. I will just be opening this tab so that I can use this as an example when you want to set any other business registration here. So that is that. You have BIMS POS demo, you have this, you have that, and so on and so forth like that. So once you've done that, what you need to do is to click on tax. You can see tax. I don't feel anything here because we don't do it with tax here. Products, I check mark enable brand, enable category, enable subcategory, enable price and tax info. Then the default unit, I put it on pieces. Then enable subunits. This is very important. Make sure you check mark this. Make sure you check mark this enable subunit. All these things that I check mark here, it is applicable for you. Make sure you check mark it. But if you are dealing with electronic stores, you you don't sell product that expire, you can check this. You can say add item expiry. But if you are dealing with pharmacy, supermarket, they sell product that expires. All these that say the product that can expire, you can just check mark this. Make sure you mark this, then put this one on, keep selling. After that, click on this is where we have the sales. So then on POS here, make sure you check mark all this. Show invoice layout drop down, show invoice scheme, show pricing on product suggestion. So check mark all these that I check marked. Then purchase, it is very important to check mark all these too. So then click on payments. You can see everything that is there. I'm just opening this so that you can see everything that is there. Another thing that is important, as you can see it, so I'm just scrolling on this, so I don't fill in anything here. It's just as default as it is. So modules, to mark all these modules where I have all the modules. If you are dealing with restaurants, make sure you mark these tables and service tab. Or if you are dealing with barbing salon and so on, that they render services, you can check mark this so that you can have service staff table. If you are dealing with hotel, check mark this. Then if you are dealing with restaurants, you check mark this as well. So that's just it. So but this one is for general, for all the businesses. Make sure you check mark this. So that is that. Next thing is custom label. So you can see everything is just here for you. You can just play around it. Then another thing that is very, very important again is your business location. Now on the business settings, you can see what is there. So if I click on settings, so settings here, you can see what is here. It's saying that browser print dialog box with invoice preview, user config. So I will recommend just use this browser based printer, as you can see it. So you can read all these things to guide you through, but this is what I use since you are running this. And then another thing is you can put it on auto print, after finalization. Then another thing I want to show you here is a roles, user roles. You can create user from here, then click on roles. Then let me open this cashier. This is the admin that you've created. You can see it automatically. The admin will have access to all the interface, every single running of the software. The admin, the owner of the business, will have access to everything. But for the cashier, you can click on cashier. Let me click on cashier so that you can see the settings that I have there, how I set this thing for cashier. You can see that I don't check mark all these things for cashier. User, I don't check mark it. Rows, I don't check mark it. Supplier, I don't check mark it, except you want to give them access to this supplier so that they can add supplier and all that. So for a particular stuff that you want to add, you can create another row and add supplier. But for cashier, that their own is just to sell. So you start from customer. I can say that I've check mark this, I check mark this, add customer, edit customer, delete customer, and so on. Then product, I don't give them access to the product to add products and so on, but they can sell products anyway. So from the here, I give them access to purchase and stock adjustment. Here I'm not going to give them access to it. So this is because this is a demo version, so I'm not going to give them access to this. I will uncheck everything. But here is very purchase requisition. Here I will uncheck everything. Then purchase order, for a specific stuff, I can just give them access to purchase order so that they can order for products that are low in stock or that are expiring with the boss consent. The boss have to be informed. So but if I don't want to give that particular user or particular staff to order for product, then I will uncheck all this. Now their role started, which is very important for cashier. It's from this POS, and from this area of POS down here like this. Then you can check everything that I see, everything that I check mark it. I check my view POS, so add POS cell, edit POS cell, delete POS cell, and so on. You can uncheck this and you can check it anyway, it depends. So you can see the one that I check mark here. These are the ones you are going to check mark when you are doing your settings for the first time. So sell here too, you can also check mark all this, both the POS and sell tab, so you can give them access for that. So you make sure this place is cash register. You make sure you check mark this area as well for the cashier. So unit, you can check mark this. Categories, you can check mark this for the cashier, as you can see it. Then you can give them access to add expenses. If they spend for anything in the store or in the office, you can add expenses. So access to selling price, this place is very, very important as well. Give them access after you've created a selling price group. In the other video I've discussed that, how to create selling price group. After you've created selling price, you can give them access to all this, and you can also uncheck it. So depends, so and so on. So you can just leave every other thing blanks. Then you click on you can check mark this, then you click on updates. This is the settings for cashier. For admin or the owner of the business, the owner of the business have access to everything, the nook and cranny of the software as the owner. Those are the necessary settings you have to do in BIMS POS software. See you in the other video. Thank you.